Did you hear what Jalen Ramsey had to say about the cheetah?
He wants to turn him into a little squirrel or something.
Hold on a minute. Let's get that soundbite up for Andre Reed here. No, this was Jalen Ramsey yesterday.
Okay.
Talking about Tyreek Hill when asked about the matchup with Ramsey and Hill coming up this weekend. Here's what Jalen had to say.
He's good for what he does for their team. He made All-Pro as a return specialist. Let's get that right. As a return specialist, his rookie year. He went to 2 Pro Bowls as a return specialist. 2 years, I made All-Pro in my position as a corner. Went to the Pro Bowl as a corner. So it's not a wide receiver versus corner matchup.
Wow. But you know what? I think Jalen has been saying that kind of stuff ever since he came in the league. And obviously he's, if not the best corner in the league, he's top 5. Mm-hmm. When I played, it was Deion and Rod Woodson, all those guys. Yeah. They just didn't have that kind of mentality. I mean, Deion might have talked a little bit, and I think Jalen backs it up. But I think when he hears himself talk, that hypes him up more. And of course, media loves that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And they love talking. When they played Odell 2 weeks ago, every good corner wants to be on their best player. Jalen's a good corner, great corner, wants to be on their best player, and that's Tyreek Hill this week. So,
but he's a return specialist. I just heard.
That's true. That's
Andre,
true. But
he's a return specialist. The way I just heard it. How do you think the return specialist is handling that information?
There's probably a lot of return guys not too happy about that. But again, everybody loves talking. This is a he just wants somebody to talk back at him. And again, he's probably the top corner in the league, and he backs it up. But it's good for media, and I think that's what he.
Trust me. By the way, I thank the football gods.
I'm sure if he was sitting here, he'd talk about you.
Well, interestingly enough, he sat behind me at the NFL honors this past year.
How was that?
Oh, I reminded him of what the seating chart looked like.
Yeah. Oh, you were in front of him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't know how much longer I will be, but I was.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a great match. I mean, this weekend's games are going to be awesome.
Yeah, I know. But Tyreek Hill, do you think that the locker room or the Andy Reid is going to try and feed Tyreek based on this?
Andy's not that kind of coach.
Take that cheese? He won't take that cheese?
He's not going to take that bait.
Who was the best trash talker when you were playing?
You know what? I talk about it's just such a different game. There's nobody that actually talked trash.
Come on.
Really, I never really had a guy that talked trash. Like constantly. Maybe sometimes, today is going to be one of these days, it's going to be a long day. And I was like, yeah, today is going to be a long day for you too. So
that's the way it went?
Yeah, that was it. I think the respect factor, and I'm sure these guys respect each other. I hope they do, because if you don't respect somebody, you're going to get burned up quick. And I just can't tell you one guy.
No kidding.
That I can say, believe it or not.
That's not trash. That's not garbage. That's not even recycling. That's not even
politeness.
It's very polite.
Yeah. So
did nobody trash talk on your team at all?
Oh, we had a bunch of guys that trash talk.
Okay, now there we go. Who was that?
Yeah, well, Thurman, all those guys, they were Bruce, Thurman, Biscuit, Darryl Talley. All the defensive guys did the most trash talking.
So there were no defenders that would be talking trash to you then?
No, that I remember. That really kind of was in my head, and I couldn't, do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.